Warning, all the crying in this video, or any sadness, this ending is highly sad, and I would advise you to have discretion and to proceed at your own risk. I have this feeling that something catastrophic will happen in the future. Rika said. Also, how did the timekeepers been misplaced in the tower back then? I see, Listy said. Anyway, be at Sir Arceus' chamber at midnight. Okay, Blissey. Okay, see you later. Blissey said and left. Rika's went on his own route and made a mental note. Then he did remember something important. His friends were here in this world. His new friends. Rika's forgot about the others. If he'd gone in this world, he's sure that the others would be brokenhearted and be like Verlin back when he made a short visit. He also doesn't want to leave without enjoying the last moments with his friends he have here. Rika's thought about it for a while, and he had an idea of how it'll end the day. After an hour, Rikus found the others who were just doing their own business. Rikus had caught their attention, and the others approached him. What's up? Tomorrow, I'll be embarking on a journey that I've always been dreaming of. Sir Arceus gave me permission, and it will take a while before I come back. Wow, hey, that's great. At least you can go on an adventure, Percy said. And being a great explorer, I think that Arceus allowed you since you can do it yourself. Yeah, but alone? Don't worry, Jasmine, I won't be taken down that easily. I know that, but why tomorrow? Tomorrow's special, you know. Sorry, but Arceus said I should embark on my journey tomorrow at dawn. Oh, okay. Is there something tomorrow? Rikus asked. Nothing. What are you saying, Jasmine? The hippo suddenly stopped the torture from saying any more words. Jasmine whispered, don't tell him, or he might miss this chance. Okay, Jasmine, whatever you want. Anyway, since I'll be gone for quite a while, how about we have some quality fun together? Hey, why not? Why not, Roderick said. I totally agree, Laika said. Like they said, have fun while it lasts, Percy said. Yeah. Rikus noticed Steve, who was glaring at him from the top of the tree. Rikus was curious about Steve, but decided not to go near him. He just let them be, but he wished that Steve would join them to play. So they lost some muffins as he presented a basket full of the delicious food. Oh god. They did volleyball. So when will you come back? I don't even know when. That's a bummer. Still, you're coming back right, pal. Of course. Everything will be different when you're gone. I agree. Yeah. Listen, I'm grateful that I met you guys, even though I don't know what would happen to me if I didn't meet you all. If Roger didn't bump into me back then, I wouldn't have wonderful friends like you. Hey, you're saying like he'd be gone forever, Roger said in a worried tone. Don't say that, of course he'll be back. Rikus was a sign that he can't utter a word. He did lie to everyone that he needed for the sake of everyone. He feared that something bad would happen anytime. That's why he's keeping a little profile about himself. Everyone, thank you. Rikus, Jasmine said with a tearful in her eyes. Of course, we'll always be friends, right? Right. Friends forever. You can count on that, always. Don't doubt that, like I said. And that bond will always be in us. Yeah, although it hurts me, it's time for me to say goodbye. It does hurt us too, you know. But knowing that you'll come back, we'll be looking forward to that day. Rikus entered his room and felt sorry for the others. If only he could just say it, things would be gone different. But then, Rikus didn't want the others to get involved. Something might happen. With everything behind him, Rikus waited until midnight, where he sneaked quietly and was careful not to wake the other Pokemon. He had exited the mansion. He went straight towards the appointed place. As the Riolu walked through the dark night, only little though someone was following him. Rikus reached Arceus' chambers after a walk through the dark road in the forest. He pushed open the doors. There he saw Arceus and Blissey waiting for him. Rikus looked before he entered. Rikus, you know what will happen today, right? Yes, I'm going to return to the place where I used to live with my partner, Verlin. Right, this will take a long time So let's start. Come. Arceus continued advancing while Rika is followed behind. And Arceus turned around. Rika's stepping on a familiar stone with peculiar. Still remember this? Of course. Well, this will take about 6 hours. Do make sure yourself relax while I do the procedures. Rikus was just silent when he thought about the memories he had here. He'll never forget the moments they had, the arguments that went by, gone, and the bonds they shared. Everything was peaceful for a while until Rikus heard a set of footprints. Steve? Trico did not mutter any word, but his anger stared. You're a liar. Rikus heard Steve's voice for the first time. What do you mean? You've been lying to us many times. This has gone too far. You don't understand. Understand what? Who would understand your lies? But Rikus said stop it since it's pointless. Then he tried a different approach. Yes, I lied to you all, but this is all for your sake. I don't want any of you to get hurt. Get hurt? It knows to hurt you. You're lying. It's spying on you since you went on trips and who knows where, and everything that you said about yourself falls apart. Steve, please try to understand. You can't leave. But an energy barrier stopped him from advancing. He looked at Arceus. You can't leave the circle once the circle has started giving lights. Steve, please don't tell the others. I don't want them to feel that it's too late. No. Then Roderick, Percy, Jenny, Leica, and Jasmine came out of the pasture. All of them were quite frustrated. Rikus saw this and cursed himself. Look, guys, I didn't mean it. Just because. Why? I'm worried something bad might happen. Something bad? Rikus, it's safe in here. You don't understand. Starting from the second day I've been here, I feel like someone is following me. Huh? Wait. Let's talk about what's true first. Rikus sighed. Alright. First, let's get to the parts where I told you about my past. Back then, I didn't include some important facts. Which is, first off, our exploration team with Rowan. It's not just your ordinary exploration team. We've been in lots and lots of adventures and missions. We had one important mission which we took risk in doing so. And that mission is to save the world from planet paralysis. Planet paralysis? The whole planet will be paralyzed? But how? To put it in simple terms, time will stop everywhere as Temple Tower is destroyed. Time will stop? Yeah, thanks to a friend of mine named Grova, we were able to figure out and fix things before it happened. The others were speechless. Also, our exploration team, it has a special member. And that special member is, I'm just not an ordinary Pokemon. What do you mean? Both Grova and I came from the future. That's when I learned that we're actually partners. From the future? That was something. Wait, you said that at that time you learned that both of you, Grova, were partners. So you mean you don't know where... Exactly, I don't get it. You see, Grova told me while we were traveling to the past, we had an accident, and that's how I got amnesia. At the same time, I was turned into a Riolu. What do you mean? I'm originally human. What? I don't buy it. I can assure you that you're telling the truth the whole time. Thanks, Arceus. Don't mention it. Wow, this is pretty shocking. Well, I'm not finished yet. So what else? When we save Temple Tower, we also change the feature. That's why the beings of feature like me will also be gone. And that's how you ended up here? But you ended up here. Lucy tried to change Percy's lessons. What did you say, Lucy? Rika's confused. She meant that you're not supposed to end up here. Huh? By changing the feature, all the beings of future will cease to exist. That means you'll be just a distant memory. Nothing will be left of you, and because of that, you can't go anywhere, even here. What? But why am I here? I had a theory. It looks like the future me decided to make the future as is. But since you're not in the future, only your soul was restored. And that's how I ended here? Possibly. That's why I'm going to finish what was not finished with the help of Dialga. Dialga? Yes, Dialga will be searching for your body in the timeline before you disappeared. and if we could get you back in the same body, then I can return. Right. So you really want me to go back? Oh, and there's something I haven't said. I also lied when I said I'm going on a short trip back from before. I'm actually one back to see Roland and the others. Okay, but you don't have to lie to us, because, yeah, we'll accept you the way you are, anyway. And there's no harm in telling the truth, you know. Yeah, but that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid something bad will happen to you, all my friends. But as you can see, we're not even harmed. Yeah, but he was coming off on a fast shadow ball, launching him. He blocked the incoming attack and was slammed into the barrier. Whoa! Roderick said, and Jasmine approached Rika's. She wasn't able to get Rika's position because there was a barrier. Who did that? Thought you never asked. Someone asked. They looked out of the passageway. Two Pokemon, a Absol and a Gengar, appeared in the nowhere. That's Shadow Ball strength. So you're the one who ambushed me back then? Bingo. Been watching you for the whole time, and I was right. You're our passport back to get back. Why you? Darn it! Now you're trapped in there. Arceus' head is vengeful. We only need to get rid of the rest. No! Don't you dare harm my friends, Rika said. You're just a bird in the cage now. You can't do anything. Don't worry, Rika's. Yeah, 2 against 5 will be a sure victory for us. Don't be too sure about that, punk. Rika's placed his paws on the barrier, and he's desperate to get out of the barrier if he only can. All he can do now is watch, but he didn't notice that he's exerting force in the barrier. Roderick and the others were in battle stance as they faced the Absol and Gengar. Guys, don't worry, we'll take care of this. You can count on it. Looks like someone wants to get beaten up. Why don't we give them a helping hand, Alyssa? Sure, Nox. Alyssa, the Absol, said. He stepped up and he was ready to fight at any moment. You're gonna fight, Steve? The Trico gave a small nod. Alright, it's 6 versus 2. You sure I know how to gain up in numbers, but I don't think they match our strength. Why are you here anyway? Isn't it obvious? We're here to exchange places with the cage fellas so that we can be the one to return. And that's unfair that he can go back but we can't. This is none of your business. It is now. Why you... Jasmine unleashed a bubble beam, but the Absol and Gengar dodged him by moving inside. You can't hit me. Just then, Jasmine remembered an event that happened in the distant past. Rikaz, what are you doing here? Come on, answer me. We're friends, aren't we? Alright, I was training. Training? But you only recovered 3 days ago. It's because of defeat. Rikaz did foresee this. Getting scared, huh? Rikaz tried to knock down the barrier, but he was failed this time. Even though he's tired, he continued to knock down the barrier down so he could help his friends. With another deep breath, Rikaz made another punch at the barrier, and he fell into the ground with his eyes open and tired, saying, Darn it! He was able to sit down and he saw the others in the fighting position. Rikaz feared this, and that's why we trade so hard, but he can't do anything at his position. The Shadow Ball hit me, so that means that attacks can go through this barrier. Remember that all attacks are close range. Force Palm, Shadow Claw, Poison Jab, and Reversal won't do. I don't have any attacks that can hit far enemies. Roderick followed it up with a flamethrower, and Nox dodged it, countered it with a fast Shadow Ball, which Roderick barely dodged. First, he tried to strike Nox with Final Whip, but missed. On the other hand, Jasmine and Jenny both used Drill Peck and Quick Attack, and Alyssa blocked both incoming attacks with Glowing Claws. Home Claws, like Lika common. Absol's attack, and she rushed in before she jumped and used Body Slam on the Absol. The attack hit Absol, and then she pushed a Bayleaf off her quickly and used Psycho Cut on the grass type. Leka reacted quickly and used Light Screen to defend against it. Jasmine charged in with another Drill Peck, but Alyssa dodged it and ran into the pivot with Mega Horn. The attack made Jasmine fall to the ground, but she got up quickly. Jenny assaulted the Absol on the back with the same move that the Absol did. The attack hit Absol and she moved away. I don't think you can use Mega Horn, then you must know Mirror Move. Good thinking. Now try my flamethrower. Jenny used an instant blast of fire towards the Absol, who blocked it with home claws. Just then, Lika used another body slam, and the Absol was caught. Don't even forget about me, Lika said as she continued putting her weight on Absol. Of course, Absol slipped out of Lika, and Alyssa went back into her fighting position. Then she unleashed a barrage of Psycho Cut. Lika's light screen served as a shield for the three of them, and when Jenny and Jasmine went behind Lika, it's no pushover. Roderick blocked Shadow Punch from Nox and countered with Focus Punch. Steve backed him up with Energy Ball. The Energy Ball hit Gengar, and Roderick approached the Gengar. He used Focus Punch, but not on the Gengar. Instead, he hit the ground near Nox with Focus Punch, and it produced huge rocks that hit Nox. Not knowing the ops, Percy actually charged his sword beam with its full power. Percy fired the attack, and it collided with Nox. After the attack, Nox was still standing and was able to fire Shadow Ball to Percy. Steve went in front of Percy and slammed the Shadow Ball back to Nox, who dodged it just in time. You're getting annoying, Nox said. Just give up. Yeah, you won't get past us. Looks like we have to do it. Is that Wazer Wind? Steve made the Energy Ball and released it. Jasmine used Bubble Beam. Liko used Leaf Storm. Percy prepared Solar Beam. All these attacks went straight at the duo. Nox countered the attacks with Dark Pulse, but it didn't hold up much longer. Nox defended against all the attacks, and smoke appeared right after. We did it! The smoke cleared the Absol and Gengar were still okay. Have a taste of my toxic Razor Wind. Both of the attacks fused together formed a dangerous attack. Lika stepped up in front of everyone and used Safeguard and Light Screen. She endured attack when it subsided. Lika felt tired. No, you've taken a lot of damage. Thus then Shadow Punch hit Lika and she fell onto her knees. Roderick unleashed Flamethrower towards Nox, but Alyssa blocked it with Home Claws. Jasmine used Whirlpool and Steve used Energy Ball. Both attacks hit Alyssa with great power. Due to the Whirlpool, Alyssa was now trapped, and that gave the other a temporary advantage. Take this, Leaf Storm. Lika whipped up a storm of leaves that surrounded and wounded the target. After that, Lika panted harder than before. Then, Jenny used Mirror Move on Nox, and she copied Shadow Punch, which hit Nox straight in the chest. Steve used Energy Ball, and it hit Nox. Just then, Alyssa used multiple Psycho Cut, and all of them were hit badly. All of them got back on their feet, except for Lika, who was standing on the ground. Lika! Rika's voice was heard before he tackled the barrier. Still, the sturdy barrier was still intact. Lika! Jasmine tried to go to the Bayleaf, but a Psycho Cut just barely hit her. She looked at the Absol with a serious face. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Just then, Jasmine shouted, "How dare you!" before she used Hydro Pump and blasted away Alyssa in the wall. Nox hit Jasmine with the Dark Pulse, and the pressure elevated on the game. Focus Punch. Roger first glowed as he charged toward Alyssa. Alyssa saw this and used Mega Horn at the last second. Roderick dodged and let Alyssa have it. Both Steve and Nox unleashed Energy Ball and Shadow Balls towards each other. Some of them collided with each other attack, and some complainingly missed. Jenny approached the Absol and continuously used Slash. Alyssa also continually dodged every attack from Torchic, but she didn't expect another attack coming from Jasmine. The Hydro Pump hit Alyssa, but she tried to endure that. After that, she used a barrage of Psycho Cut, which hit Jasmine and Jenny. Hang on, it's tough, everyone. This isn't good. He charged another Solar Beam, Fire Blast, and Hydro Pump, Flamethrower. Jenny tried, and both of the attacks hit Alyssa at the same time, but that didn't phase her. Just then, Alyssa gave the reassuring nod to Nox. Meet your end, Toxic. And Alyssa made Blades of Wind with her attack. Then these blades fused with Toxic hit the group. The Dose of Clouds cloaked the others, and Rikaz was worried. Then Steve jumped out of nowhere and he let loose a barrage of Energy Ball. Both Nox and Alyssa were hit by the attack. Alyssa used Psycho Cup, but Steve dodged it perfectly, and he used Slam on Alyssa. Nox used Shadow Punch, but Steve dodged it. I knew it. The tech. Too bad it's more ineffective the more you use it. Alyssa used another Psycho Cut, and Steve dodged it. Then Nox approached Steve, and Trico didn't have the time to react. Nox used Toxic on Steve, and it was a clean hit. Don't forget about us. Fire Blast. Hydro Bump, Facade, or whatever, Mirror Move. All the attacks hit him, and especially for Jenny's copied Psycho Cut, but Rika has noticed that they're all badly poisoned. Guys, please stop it, as he can't bear and see them suffer. Rika has tried Shadow Claw on the barrier, but the attack didn't even touch the barrier. He tried punching the barrier down again, like before, but his efforts did nothing to the barrier. Nox laughed as he saw the struggling Riolu. Just stand patiently while I finish off the others, then you're next. Don't you dare harm him. So what? I won't be hurt by your words. How scary. If only I can get out of here. Then try it if you can, said Alyssa. This then an energy ball passed to do it. They noticed that Steven, Roderick, Jenny, and Leica were standing still. Persistent, eh? Why don't you just give up? Enriquez noticed something different in her voice. He classified it he didn't expect. It was a mix of worry in it, but Stop it! It's me you want. Oh, really? Then have a taste of this. Dark Pulse. The Dark Pulse travels its way towards Rikaz, and he blocked the attack. After that, Rikaz was still standing. Want some more? Try my Shadow Balls. Nox unleashed multiple Shadow Spears toward Rikaz. Again, Rikaz blocked all the attacks that faced him. Still standing here. Don't you dare hurt him again, Roderick said as he fired another flamethrower. You'll have to go through us. Think you got rid of us? Jenny said as he did another flamethrower. Think again, Jasmine said as she continued using Bubble Beam. We'll never tolerate anyone hurting our friend. And I'll never let you guys get away with this, Steve said, hurting Rikaz like that in the forest. He fired multiple energy balls. Guys, don't push yourself. Rikaz was worried about the others. He tried to crack the barrier again. All of you are an annoyance. Nox unleashed Dark Balls at everyone. All of them were hit, but they were still standing. You will not win. Why are you so persistent? Look at him. He's going back to his place he called home, and we're not. What's wrong with you? You don't understand, do you? No, we do understand, Jasmine said. We're his friends, and we'll do anything for our friend. Steve said with a smile on his face. Guys, foolish. Nox said as he fired another Shadow Ball at the ground, but that did phase Roderick and the others. Absol, isn't that the reason you're in this fight? Isn't it obvious? What if I'm telling you that Rio, who's standing before me, doesn't deserve to be here? What? He meant he's supposed to be back here with his own life. He deserves it, you know. I thought you heard everything, but it seems like you covered your ears. Silence, why is it only heard that the Rio will be able to return? I thought it's unfair. Why do you ask your partner? What is this, Nox? What are you? Well, I plan to terminate you anyway, so why not now? What? What a scum. Besides, there's only one body to use. That means only one can return. Why you... Lisa unleashed a barrage of Psycho Cut, but Nox dodged them all. Farewell. Used a barrage of Shadow Punch, and all of it hit Alyssa. With the effect of Toxic, it only took Nox one Shadow Ball to tire Alyssa out, just like the others. Now there's only one thing left to do. Enrique said his fist curled up like a ball, and one last time he punched the barrier. It didn't budge. It's useless, Nox said. Just meet your fate. I won't forgive you, ever. Enrique placed his paws on his... Both palms face each other at a distance. Then a blue spear formed between his paws. Aura Spear, the Absol said. It's useless. For all my things you've done, I won't let you get away with it. Have a taste of my Aura Spear. And then the spear grew quickly until it was 3 times the size of the Riolu. Then he launched it towards Gengar. I said it's useless. He didn't even try to block the attack. Then the huge spear collided with the Gengar. What? Nox tried to push the spear to the side, but it didn't last long as the spear exploded and produced a large explosion. After that, Nox was unconscious at the side, surprisingly. The others weren't hurt. Did I? Yes, you did, Archie says. Now it's my turn. Heal Bell. And his soothing sound rang through the room. All of them enjoyed the sound as they were healed from status conditions. I can't believe it. How did an Aura Sphere make contact with a ghost type? That's what a strong will can do. Roderick, Percy, and Steve, Jasmine, and Jenny, and Micah quickly approached Rika with a smile on your face. Guys, I'm glad you're okay. How did you do that anyway? Something inside me told me. I know it's silly, but it's not silly, Rikaz. You could say, but Aura Spear against a ghost type? I know I just launched it and it happened. Haven't you guys noticed anything different? Like what? Like the barrier. They noticed the barrier changed color. It's now a deep red color. What happened? It's your aura. Aura? Yes, a deep red aura suggests a star on the moon. Remember that you tried to break the barrier? Yeah? Your aura must have spread in the barrier during that time, and that must have been the cause of your aura sphere. The barrier caused my aura sphere to be that big? It might have modified it. Wait, I thought you were busy with something, Alyssa said. I was back. The circle was already in phase that can do things on its own. Alright, Alyssa said, and was about to leave when Roderick stopped her. Where are you going? I have nothing to do here. I better be back and face my punishment later. Alyssa walked towards the passageway before she entered. Rika said something. Thanks, Alyssa. Alyssa looked back a little bit and said, Do me a favor and enjoy things back there. Sure, Rikaz replied. Alyssa then disappeared in the passageway, only leaving Rikaz and the game with Arceus and Blissey. I'm really sorry, guys. Don't worry about it, Roderick said. Yeah, we're all friends, after all. Thanks, guys, Rikaz said. Wait a minute. I do remember that Blissey told us to come by Arceus at midnight. Huh? Rikaz asked. Actually, Blissey said, but Arceus stopped her. I set this up so that everything will be the way everybody wanted. I want things to get straightened up before you leave. Thanks, Arceus, Rika said happily. Just then the barrier disappeared and Rika was covered in some kind of light. What is this? You still have 3 hours left, Rikaz. 3 hours to enjoy everything else. You mean... Then he jumped out of the circle and thanked the others. All of them enjoyed sorting things out for a while the secret chamber inside Rikaz can't get out, and all of them enjoyed what they always did. Still, since they knew how to get by Rikaz and only had a few minutes left. Guys, I'm really glad I met all of you. Same here, Roderick said. I have to agree with that. Without you, no one knows what could have happened, like I said. Yeah, you're a good friend after all. We understand you, Jenny. We understand you, Jenny said. Steve also gave a reassuring nod, meaning that he also agreed to what they said. But still, why today? Can't it be some other day? Because, well, I also wish for that too. But tomorrow is, Jasmine, how could you forget? It's today. Today? The sun is already up, you know. Happy birthday, Jasmine, Rika said, which made Jasmine shed some tears, and she hugged Riolu as tight as possible. Rikaz, I thought... No way I could have forgotten your birthday, Rikaz said with a smile. Then Blissey approached the two and gave Rikaz a box wrapped in a very colorful wrapper. I never thought that I'd be able to give this to you personally. Again, happy birthday, Jasmine. Rikaz gave the present to Jasmine, who accepted it gratefully. She opened it and found a defense card and a joy ribbon. The defense card is the first thing I got since I started the exploration team, so it's quite an important item to me, but I want you to keep it. And that joy ribbon is a reminder to be always happy. Rikaz, thank you. She decided to move her necklace and give it to Rikaz. Here, take this. It's a necklace I got from my mother. Wait, you don't have to do that, Jasmine. It's fair since you gave me one of your important things. Well, if you insist. Why don't you wear it? Rikaz also wore the necklace that Jasmine gave him. Looks like the two of you are having fun. Hey Rikaz, don't ever forget about us, Roderick said. Of course, who would forget such great friends? Glad to hear it. Besides, these bonds will always stay together in my heart. No matter how much I forget, my heart will remind you that I have such good friends. I'll always remember you guys. Yeah, I also promise that I won't forget all of you. I promise that we'll never forget. And I promise to never forget, Jenny said. Of course, Jasmine said. Just then, the light that covered Rikaz intensified. Rikaz knew that it was a signal to say goodbye. Guys, please take care, Rikaz said with a tear in his eyes. Rikaz, promise us to live a great life down there. Also make more friends down there, Percy said. Make sure to accomplish great things, Jenny said. And be proud of it, like I said. Then Jasmine approached a little bit and pecked Rikaz by his cheeks. Both of them blushed a little bit. Jasmine, it's a way to say good luck. Also, I want to say that I cared for you. Just then, the light intensified and Jasmine went back to the others. I really hate to say goodbye. You don't have to. We're always connected, right? Right. All connected to wherever we go. And my heart will always stay. Will always remember all of you. Same with us, Roderick said. All of us memories will also stay there, Percy said. No matter how much time passes, these will always stay, like I said. And it will never fade, Jenny said. Even though strong feelings will never fade, Jasmine said, thanks for everything. Thank you too, guys. I always cherish these things. Take care, Rikaz, Jasmine shouted with tears in her eyes. Take care, guys, especially you, Jasmine. Just then the light engulfed Rikaz completely, and both the light and Riolu disappeared. The others were left with tears in their eyes, but then Jasmine wiped hers and remembered what she said before. We're always connected, Jasmine said as she held the defense scarf that was around her neck. Meanwhile, Brom was on the beach, and he watched the sunset. He remembered the memories he had with Rikaz, and these made him cry. Why? Brom said, and he cried on the sandy shores. Then Bidoof appeared and saw Brom in the sand. He approached the Eevee and tried to cheer her up. Just then, Bidoof saw a speck of light just by the rocks near the shore. The light began to intensify more. Then it materialized into a shape. Then colors began to paint the figure, and Bidoof recognized the figure. Hey, it's Rikaz! Come on, Bidoof, Brom said. Don't say jokes like that. I'm not joking. It's Rikaz. Yes, sirree. And Brom turned around and he saw Rikaz covered in some light. Then the light disappeared. Rikaz? Brom said. Rikaz looked around and saw Brom, who can't believe what she saw. Then Rikaz approached Rikaz with a shocked face. You're back? Of course. Just then, Rikaz broke into tears, but Rikaz knew it was tears of joy. Just then, Rikaz noticed the sunset and made him thought that Dialga took his time doing his role, but still, he was happy to meet his old pal. Then he noticed his necklace was actually a pendant, and he opened it. He saw a picture of Napoleon and Jasmine on it. We're always connected, Rikaz thought. And that's the end of the story.
My God, guys, thank you so much for watching this LP. My God. This was really emotional. The last other 5 stories were really good too. I do want to say that. And Silent Trico here are really good at writing. Do you think you can rewrite this story? Go ahead. Keep on writing. My next LP will probably end up being Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. I'm not sure about that, or it's either that or Pokemon Black 2. I'm not sure. Okay guys, see you next time, and I will see you at the next episode, and then the next LP. Now this is what happens in the actual game. Here it is. Also, there will be an announcement at the end of the video, so please stay tuned. Here it comes, guys. Here it comes.
What's wrong, Rikaz? Let's hurry. My body feels heavy. What's wrong? Why am I struggling to move? It's like my legs are weighed down. Maybe, now that we change the future, my own disappearance is drawing near. Tremors? Settle down. Maybe things are settling back to normal. Let's go, Rikaz. This light. Alright. Finally. The time has arrived. My time with Berlin ends now. Hey, Rikaz. Huh? Rikaz, what is it? What's happening to you? Sorry, Verlin. I kept this to myself for a long time. Looks like I have to say goodbye. What? Goodbye? What are you saying? Dustner told me if we change the future, the Pokemon from the future would disappear. That's why I'm destined to disappear too.
Why? I don't understand. Thank you for everything. I'm going to disappear from here now. But Verlum, I'll never forget you. Wait a second. I managed to make it this far only because you were with me, Riquez. Don't you understand? You made me strong, Riquez. If you go, Riquez, I don't know what I would... No, Verlum. You have to be strong on your own. You have to live. You have to go home. Tell everyone what happened here, so that nothing like this will ever happen again. The light's getting brighter. Don't, Riquez. Don't go. Thank you for everything, Verlum. Glad we got to train together at the guild. Glad we got to go on adventures together. Glad I got to know you, Verlum. Please, Riquez, I'm sorry. I'm so lucky that you were my friend. Yes, I feel the same way, Verlum. Even after I disappear, I will never forget you. And he disappears right... Riquez! 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 I have to live. I have to get home alive. Get home and tell everyone what happened because it's Riquez's last wish. There's the Rainbow Starship. The Rainbow Stone Ship. Temple Tower is getting farther and farther away. And Riquez. I'm getting farther away from Riquez. Oh, Riquez. And so, Riquez and Verlum finally succeeded in their mission and saved the world from disaster. Verlum departed from the Temporal Tower, traveled across the ravaged hidden land, rode Lapras across the sea, and safely returned to Treasure Town. Upon returning to the guild, Verlum told everyone about the adventure, what happened in the Hidden Land, what took place in Tiptoe, about Grovile, and about Riquez. Of course, Verlum also spoke how the destruction of time was stopped, and how the world was restored to peace. Verlum told the story whenever and wherever possible to as many Pokemon as possible. It was a story that had to be told. It was a story for hope for world peace. It was a story of hope for future peace. So months passed. Treasure Town returned to its cheerful routines. The scars from the planet's injuries slowly healed, and life gradually returned to normal. Now, from this point on, during these months, you're going to see that... Alright, there is a fanfiction going on, starting now. Huh? Howdy there, Verlum. Going out? Yep. Heading out for a walk. Sounds nice. Yep. It'll be dinner time soon, though. You don't want to be late for that. Yep, I hear you. Oh wow, this is so pretty. I haven't seen this for a long time. As pretty as I remember. I've been too busy to come and see it. But I missed this fantastic sight.
When was the last time I saw this anyway? Last time was... Oh, the last time I saw this was when I met Riquez. Why? Someone's collapsed on the sand. What happened? Are you okay? The view was like that this time too. I know someone right here. Riquez was unconscious. My God. Would you form the exploration team with me? I think we can make an exploration team together. So would you do that for me, please? Uh-oh, my stomach growled. You're I'm going to believe you, Riquez. Yes, I totally believe in you, Riquez. I realized I did the right thing to become an exploration team member. I'm scared, but it's time to be brave. I need to stand up to this. Can't just run away, Riquez. Are you taking in this view, Riquez? This is utterly magical. Hey, there's a break in the rope. Now, attack! Riquez, thank you. You tried to cheer me up because I was feeling down. Let's do our best, Riquez. Riquez, we have to get back to our own world. Hey Riquez, you have to do this for Grovar's sake. Let's go to the Temporal Tower. I remember it's all so fondly, all those memories of my time with Riquez. Memories of Riquez. But now, Riquez is gone. And Riquez isn't here anymore. Wah! Furlong! Bingo. Be-do. Be-do. What is it? What is all is the matter? No comments will be accepted saying that you're a faggot for crying. Anything of that nature will be automatically blocked and will be removed instantly. And if this is your first time seeing this ending, you have to cry at that because they make that so dramatic. And there's the credits, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Tell me you didn't cry. Because I know at this point, if you didn't see this before, you actually had to cry. This brings me back to my childhood. Oh God. What's this? Willem, when you left here, you bid farewell to this place from your sorrow. I felt its intensity even here. Is that how you feel even now? And if Rikes were to share those feelings, I would grant your wish. The world needs you both. That is why I will trust you with the gift. I leave to you the future. This is my thanks. Please accept it. Oh my god. The end. Saving your adventure. Oh my god. Alright guys, that's the main storyline. Well, not completely, there's still a little bit more left, but besides that, I still have to plan everything, and you guys, I still have to unlock it, the other episodes. Should I do it? Yes, there's still some special episodes, but warning, there is another sad special ending. I'm not going to go into it further, but you are going to probably have to bear another couple episodes like this. See you next time, guys, and I will see you on a special episode.